award to President Paul Kagame, help me invite once again to the stage CAF President Dr. Patrice Motsepe.
Humility, and it's a great honor for me and my brother Gianni Infantino. We humbly, on behalf of President Paul Kagame, on behalf of the 54 nations on the African continent who are members of CAF, a token of our gratitude, appreciation, and recognition of your great contributions to football development and to many of the other outstanding work that you are doing and have done. May God be with you, and we would like you to come on stage.
Good evening to all of you. Patrice Motsepe, CAF President, Gianni Infantino, FIFA President. In some way, the three of us are supposed to be triplets. So, brothers, Honorable Shakib Menumusa, Minister of National Education and Sports of Morocco, representing the King of Morocco, His Majesty Mohammed VI, distinguished ladies and gentlemen here in your different capacities, I want to express our deepest thanks for this honor to receive the CAF President's Outstanding Achievement Award. I also want to continue by inviting you to feel at home here in our country. It's your country as well. You know, an award like this is one of those things you sometimes don't expect or feel entitled to. In fact, in our history, some of us, we never feel entitled to much, or even deserving so much. But when it comes this way it has, there is a saying here in our country, something of such a value, by loose translation, we say, you receive it with both hands. So when I was receiving it with both hands, I meant that. we appreciate the recognition, we appreciate the honor. So many things in our country, this country for which you are honorable guests, has had its history, that we've been able to draw a lot of lessons from that history. And one of the things that assisted us to go through some of those extremely challenging circumstances was football. I want to save you a long story, but I just say, just months before the tragedy happened here in our country in 1994, there was a lot of fighting. There was a history of sectarianism and so on and so forth. One of the things that actually coming almost at the top that people clung to, that kept bringing us together, was sports, and particularly football. I remember when we had the ceasefire and the fighting parties had ceased to do that. One of the things was immediately thought about. I remember some of the young people weren't worried about food, weren't worried about many things you know are very essential. Immediately they were asked, they wanted to say, how can we play football? In fact, one time quietly we organized football. Some of the people who were caught up here in the capital and those of us who were farther to the north, we arranged some people were smuggled from here, brought to the north where we were, and formed teams, and people played, we had a team coming from here, the capital, and the surrounding areas, and then a team of those of us who were in the north, and they played football. In fact, during the tragic situation, unfortunately, some of the members of the team that came from around, when they were known to have gone to the north where we were and played football there, were killed only for that purpose, that they had gone to meet the other side, and they had known it was football they had come for. Well, they didn't kill them because they went for football. They killed them because they went to play football with those they were not supposed to be playing football with. So, but then you see football. Football was constant in the ceasefire, in both sides, and even after the tragic situation, very young people, all they want to do was to go out there and play football. And they here, I'm sure like in many other African countries, they make football from banana fiber. from banana fiber, they make footballs and they kick this football on the street. And they are so happy kicking banana fiber football on the street. To the point that they even forget the time to go have their meals. So when we took over after that situation, I wanted to say that one of the things we invested in was there were so many needs, so many priorities, which you wouldn't imagine would involve football. But we made sure that through the Minister of Sports, we wanted to say we should enable these people, among other priorities, our young people, to be able to play football. Well, I still have one of the disappointments, like in other areas. We've played football, we've paid attention to it. We are still not yet where we want to be. But with your presence here, with the efforts and promises made through CAF and FIFA and all friends around, we should be very soon where I want to be, and we are following in the footsteps of these other brothers and sisters of our continent, of Africa, who are already making it to that high level of global standing, like the recognition was made of Morocco that did us proud during the last FIFA World Cup in Doha, and I want to extend our gratitude to the country, to the players, to the fans, and to the people of your country. Honorable Minister representing His Highness, His Majesty, the King of Morocco. Please give them our greetings and thanks. So, football is the most popular sport, inevitably, understandably. There's no way else to understand it. On our continent, it is so popular. Africa has talent. There's no doubt about that. But our best players should not need always to move abroad to unleash their full potential. I'm not saying those who have the opportunity shouldn't do so now. I'm saying we should work towards making sure that what takes them out there can be achieved while here. And that is how that's why the work being done in Africa by CAF and FIFA, and I want to thank the presidents of both organizations. What is being done is so important. To the football legends, I thank you for your contributions. You are a source of inspiration to young people in Africa and around the world. We thank you so much. I encourage you to continue sharing your wisdom with them, especially the discipline and the focus required to be successful both on and off the pitch. This performance again of Morocco at the World Cup was a good example of what is possible. So we should be able to emulate that, and it should inspire us to do more and better, all of us, those who play football, those of us who like it, and the citizens of our countries are part of this inevitably, and we want to make them feel happy and also benefit from that. Let me say thank you so very much once again, and hope you enjoy your stay here in our country. Whatever you wish to see or have, or if you are not able to do so, it's because we have tried our best and maybe it was inevitable. Otherwise, we will do all the best we can. Thank you very much.